Welcome
Whoa, loud.
to American Whiskey Experience.
Volume control.
I was trying to be like something like that. Hey everyone.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am well.
Listen, you know what we are, what we do, American Whiskey Experience. We review whiskeys we see out in the public. And we happen to be doing another whiskey.
It is.
You probably never see, hey, welcome to American Whiskey Experience. Today we are drinking vodka from Tito's. You probably won't see something like that.
Probably never see it.
You definitely won't see scotch.
Probably not.
But you'll see like bourbon aged wines, beers, and stuff like that. Different things.
We'll
maybe.
mix it up a little bit.
And maybe even like a tequila aged in a whiskey barrel. I'd like to try that once, twice maybe. But yeah. But okay, so hey, American Whiskey Experience, Pete and James.
Yeah. And we got
Remus.
George Remus Bourbon.
Yeah, the king of bootleggers.
The king of bootleggers.
Allegedly.
Yep. So this is a Wines and More pick out of Milford. Somewhere we like to frequent. And this is an MGP product.
Yeah.
Frost and Squib. It is a 114.2 proof. It is about 8 years old. Barreled in November of 2014. Aged in a Warehouse J. Cooperage from Independent Stave.
Wow, you have a lot of information.
I did. And the mash bill on this one is 36 rye, 60% corn, 4% malted barley. It should be barley malt.
Barley malt.
Which might be malted barley, but maybe it's not. Worded differently. And I think the price on this one was about 60, I think. I'm going to check that.
Yeah.
Put your nose there and I'll check the price because I want to make sure I got that right. Yes, it is like $58. So just under 60.
Interesting.
Interesting. So I cracked this about a month ago.
Yeah. Well, it's a nice color.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, we've done a couple of these
Remus picks.
Yeah,
we
have like we've had the regular, lower proof, which I think is like in 90, 95, something like that. Yeah. And then we had probably 2 or 3 others.
Yeah, I think so.
I
think we got another Remus from Wines and More last year.
Maybe. So this might be the second.
We had a Greens Farm as well.
Yeah, we had Greens Farm once or twice. So they're out there.
Interesting nose.
And I always recommend going with the original Remus first, and then trying the store pick and see the difference between the two. Obviously, the proof will be different, but then flavor notes and stuff like that.
For 114 proof, this is a really light nose.
It does. That's
no ethanol.
My nose must be broken today.
It could be.
I don't know what's going on here. I get sweet cherry notes. I get
definitely some fruit.
Candied fruit.
I get like
maybe like a apricot or peach or something like that.
I get like raspberry snapple.
Raspberry snapple.
Or some type of fruit tea.
Okay. So you're getting some tea notes in there.
Yeah, maybe not snapple because it's not that sweet. It's almost like, when you get like a flavored tea.
But a flavored tea, like an iced tea, like a cold tea flavored.
Yeah.
Peach, maybe that peach or maybe that.
Some kind of fruit. But light. Yeah, light tea.
A little plum.
Maybe. But light.
Yeah, everything's light on the nose, but it's nice.
Almost a little bit of vanilla, but just light. What do you think?
I mean, everything that I taste or smelled. Yeah, it's on the lighter end of it. It's nothing's overpowering. It's
surprising for
each one's balanced.
Surprising enough for 114 and not having a really
there's not ethanol or anything like that or boozy or anything like that.
Let's taste.
Yeah, thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go.
I kind of drank that too quick.
Did you?
Yeah, but I did get some stuff on that back end, which is pretty neat. I got cherry Twizzlers.
Okay.
In the back end. Well, the proof comes up a little bit more now on the finish.
Proof comes up a lot of flavor in the palate.
Yeah.
And the proof and the spice in the back end of the palate.
Yeah, back of the palate is there
as well.
But not overpowering. Nice.
No.
Level.
No.
Even.
Absolutely. Kind of very buttery, velvety. Yeah, like what's a creamy mouthfeel? Like on the front of my palate, tip of my tongue.
Yep.
And then kind of transitions to some spice in the back end. Kind of a spice medley in the back.
Get a little pencil shavings on the front end. That probably that.
That's from eating lead pencils.
Well, I mean, when you don't pay attention, you gotta do something in school. It just might be that oak
On the back.
Yeah. But it kicked a little bit in the front too.
I know it's more, for me, all that spice is on the back end. Front is definitely like that buttery, creamy, velvety, soft flavors on the tip of my tongue, mid palate. Kind of transitions a big bold spice flavor in the back. Kind of a longer finish. Kind of the flavor and the finish really, to me, was not indicative of the nose. The nose was very light.
Yeah.
Really not strong, and then all this flavor, palate and finish. Like I said, it's spice medley in the back of the palate, brings a little bit of heat, a little bit of sweet. The residual flavor in my mouth afterwards is definitely that creamy, vanilla-y, sweet mid palate.
What was the mash bill in this one again?
So 60% corn, 36% rye, 4% barley malt. So 60% corn, definitely that creamy, sweet, buttery,
Yeah.
mid palate. I like it a lot actually. Let's see, 50 on this thing. Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know what's wrong with me today.
The nose is opening up a little bit actually. I still get a lot of the like fruit herbal tea kind of thing, and
I'm looking at the bourbon wheel just see if
spin the bourbon wheel. See what happens. What'd you get?
I'm not getting anything.
No, like I said, to me, the nose is not off-putting. The nose is not inviting, but the nose is okay. I mean, it's light, but the flavor and the finish to me are really, really good. I really enjoy it. And I can't tell.
It's a little dry.
Dry? Like the finish?
No, it wasn't the finish. It was.
Like overall mouthfeel to me it's kind of oily, kind of creamy.
Really sweet. So, yeah.
Like dry, like is the spice in the back of your palate dry?
No, like just not enticing to pour it again. Or
Really?
sip it again.
No, I would pour it again in a heartbeat. I think
I'm getting a little bit of like a wood-wise, like walnut type nut.
You get nutty, mid palate nutty.
Right in the beginning.
Okay.
Then
I can see walnut in the beginning. I can see a little bit of like that, that bland, nutty kind of not overpowering flavor. But for me, I tell you, I get a lot of that creamy butter, vanilla even.
I'm not getting any vanilla. Not yet.
That's the corn sweet in the middle of the palate, and then that big bold spice in the back end, and they both, the palate and the finish, both linger for me. Like I said, I'm having a tough time deciding if I like the palate or the finish better, but they're both really, really good.
Actually, I don't know. I just got a new glass. I usually don't do this.
New glass?
No, I'm not gonna say who this is, but it's another.
Oh, they're probably different. What's the proof on it?
It's a little bit different, but I just remember having a lot of flavor. The proof on this one is
Surprised you're not
118.
All right, not that far off.
I mean, this one is
114.
114. So,
0.2.
yeah, so I just remember it being a lot different.
Maybe you're off the.
I don't know. Try that. Oh, it's different. It's third pour. You don't need a lot to figure it out, but there's something different.
Oh, they're definitely different. What you just poured me, I actually get a lot more ethanol. Mid palate is definitely very spicy. Transition to the finish. Honestly, this is
Get a little coffee maybe.
there's not a lot of transition here. I think palate and finish are very similar.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot better actually.
I'd like to do the 2 or 3 that we have as a blind and see which one we like.
I think again, the nose to me is not. I'm not a huge fan of the nose. It's okay.
Yeah.
But the palate and the finish to me are very, very good. That, I mean, at $58, like I would buy another bottle of this, without a doubt. Which is something I could drink, you know.
I'm a fan of Remus and obviously what Wines and More puts out. I don't know if I'm off today.
You could be off.
I'm not getting it. I honestly do think it's what's cooking in the oven right now. I think there's so much of that smell in the house.
It's not bothering me, I tell you. I think this is a win. I believe they still have some in the store. Definitely available.
I'm not sure if I like it or not.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's missing this in flavors or it's got this flavor. So I think I'm just.
Are you kind of like are you getting multiple flavors and levels there? Or I mean, you're getting the transition from the palate to the finish.
I'm
right?
getting but I'm not getting like
Okay, interesting.
Usually I pick up a couple things here and there.
Yeah. Puppy.
Yeah, he's just an idiot. She
wants out.
You know, I'm not getting some typical things. I'm not getting some stuff that you mentioned, which I've gotten in the past on some other bottles from Remus, but I could just not have. It's not my day, you know. It's
Gotcha.
Gotcha. I should be sitting on the bench today.
You're on the bench. You're on the bench.
Hey,
listen. There's plenty in the bottle. We always pour it again.
Yeah, I like to. You know what?
I'll try to kill it, or I'll buy another one.
So depending on how long this video was so far, we might end it.
Yeah. And
then restart it. So this might end up being like a 20-minute video when we're all said and done, because I like to come back to this next week when we review again.
All right.
So you should probably leave it at my house.
Bullshit. I knew we were going. There had to be a catch somewhere. I knew it.
So
I knew it.
Leave it at my house, and
you'll babysit
I'll sample it and babysit it for next week and be prepared.
Good thinking.
Because I can't give it an honest review.
Okay.
I know
Fair
it's better than what I'm tasting.
It happens.
So I think I'm just off.
Well, again, I really like it. I think there's a lot of flavor here. Again, Wines and More in Milford.
Yep.
Check them out. A lot of store picks.
Tons of them. Yeah.
Great people. Good prices.
Yep.
Fair.
Great beer selection, wine selection.
Absolutely.
Every Tuesday two Tuesdays a month they do tastings in their bourbon room.
Yeah.
Tap room. So it's awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Check it out.
And they have tequilas and other stuff there.
Fun stuff.
But yeah, it's fun.
And check us out: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Like, subscribe, follow. Appreciate your support.
Yep.
Enjoy your whiskey. Share it with friends, and have a good time. That's what it's really all about.
Yeah, well, 100%.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Take care, everybody.